you actually look at the Karahora columns and angles, there's something, they look pretty straight, but when you're actually looking like, you know, with a ruler, they are a bit on the wonk and they aren't really a bit aligned, and they are showing all of the like telltale signs that either somebody made them not very well or nature did very well. Yeah, so these cobblestones, these stones that can be made, I do wonder if the megalithic wall in Montana, I do wonder if that is the explanation for that. I'm desperate to go and see it in Montana, that megalithic wall. But I do wonder if this sort of phenomenon of like boulder making is the cause of that. There are also some photos that Alexander Sploshnov got of the surrounding area to the cave, because that was interesting, because there did seem to be some areas where there was like humans hacking, like quarrying a little bit out. And it did look like there could be these like sort of ancient things stacked, ancient stones sort of like stacked around. It's so hard to tell because it's also overgrown. So this is where I think, my personal opinion, what do I think? I think that it is a natural shaft that is clearly, the volcanic rock has clearly like fractured, which is why the main chamber is so skinny, because it's literally just, and then water's come down over, could be thousands, hundreds, thousands, millions of years, and it has smoothed everything to this really nice polished finish. So it looks like hand-finished, polished rock. Then I think, have humans found this site because of its unusual sounds that it can create? The sounds may be coming from the fact that there's some sort of like open airstream system coming in there. I think humans have located it. Have at any point anybody tried to excavate / quarry even more? So I think like it's kind of what I thought about the site in Japan, the Yonaguni. It's kind of like Yonaguni in Japan, where I think that it is a natural formation underwater, but I think that there has been elements of human interfering. We're looking more at like an ancient quarry site, which is why it's so confusing, because some parts look completely natural, some parts look like they've been interfered and quarried, but I don't think that the overall design is like intentional. I think that's what happened at Karahora. I think it's natural, and I think that there is a possibility that humans have intervened at some point and sort of quarried it, whether that was the Nazis, whether that was ancient Neolithic people, considering that there was the Neolithic engravings, or whether that was in more modern times. There is a Reddit user called Long Pickle, and he said that he met an ex-Russian soldier who said that the Soviets in the Cold War were exploring Karahora as an underground unit base and potential like weapon storage, or which isn't completely far-fetched at all, because there are lots of well-documented Soviet underground things. So maybe there was some sort of attempt at an underground Soviet place and then they abandoned it or whatever. And yeah, that's where I think I'm going to put my bet and my money. But what do you think? I just wanted to put all the information out there, and then it really is up to you. Hit the camera. It is totally up to you what you believe, whether you believe that there is something more going on, and the fact that the unexplained air source, and the fact that there are just too many deaths in too short a time. Was the cave, the initial cave, natural, but Arthur had discovered something further that he'd yet to say, and is there something down there, which is why the military have just like shut the whole area down, because they don't want people exploring.